Hey riders, welcome back to Rides and Bikes, the place where rubber meets road and riders stay informed. Today, we're diving deep into the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan S, Kawasaki's bold cruiser that's carving a unique niche in the mid-weight motorcycle segment. Whether you're a new rider, a city commuter, or just someone looking for a sporty cruiser with attitude and versatility, this bike might just be your next obsession. Let's start with what makes the Vulcan S stand out in a sea of cruisers, and trust us, it's not just about looks. At first glance, the Vulcan S doesn't scream traditional cruiser. Kawasaki took a very deliberate step away from retro stylings and leaned into a more modern, almost sport bike-inspired design. The long and low stance is still there, but it's clean, lean, and mean. Think cruiser DNA with sport bike flair, a perfect balance of performance and personality. Under the tank, we've got the tried and tested 649cc parallel twin engine, the same power plant found in the Ninja 650 and Z650. For 2025, Kawasaki's tweaked the EQ mapping and improved the fuel injection system slightly, making throttle response a bit smoother and more predictable. Great for riders of all skill levels. The engine puts out around 61 horsepower and 45 pounds-feet of torque. That may not seem like a ton, but in the Vulcan S chassis, it's more than enough to get you moving quickly and confidently, especially off the line. Now let's talk about comfort and ergonomics, because that's where the Vulcan S really flexes its muscles. Kawasaki's signature ERGO-FIT system allows riders to customize their seating position. You can adjust the foot pegs, the seat, and the handlebar position all to match your size and riding style. Whether you're tall, short, or somewhere in between, you can tailor this bike to feel just right. This is a massive selling point that very few manufacturers offer, especially at this price point. Speaking of which, we'll get to the price a little later, but spoiler alert, it's pretty competitive. The suspension setup is straightforward but effective. You've got a 41mm telescopic front fork and a single offset lay-down shock in the rear with adjustable preload. It's tuned more for comfort than aggressive canyon carving, but it's stable and smooth even when pushed a bit. It handles city potholes, highway transitions, and weekend backroads with ease. Braking is handled by a single 300mm front disc with a 2-piston caliper and a 250mm rear disc. ABS is standard in the 2025 model across all trims, giving you that added peace of mind. The stopping power is solid for the class, and the ABS system doesn't feel overly intrusive. It's subtle, which is exactly what you want. When it comes to riding dynamics, the Vulcan S feels light and agile, despite its cruiser proportions. The low seat height, just 27.8 inches, gives you a lot of confidence at low speeds and once stopped. Combine that with a curb weight of about 498 pounds, and you've got the bike that's very approachable for newer riders but still enjoyable for veterans who want a chill, stylish ride without sacrificing performance. The 2025 Vulcan S also gets a few visual upgrades. Kawasaki has refreshed the paint options this year, with new matte and metallic finishes that really pop under sunlight. The LED headlamp has been slightly reshaped for a more aggressive front profile, and the instrument cluster, while still a mix of analog and digital, has received better backlighting and a cleaner display. You've got your basics covered on the dash: speed, RPM, fuel gauge, clock, trip meters, and gear position indicator. It's not overly tech-heavy, but it's functional, clear, and easy to read even in bright daylight. No full TFT display here, but in this segment and price range, it's not really a miss. One thing that's often overlooked in reviews is how beginner-friendly the Vulcan S really is. The low center of gravity, smooth clutch action, and predictable power delivery make it a fantastic option for newer riders. But thanks to its sporty engine and refined handling, it doesn't get boring as you gain experience. That's rare, a true grow-with-you kind of bike. Now for those wondering about real-world use, the Vulcan S is versatile. It's a great city commuter thanks to its nimble handling and decent fuel economy. Expect somewhere around 50 mpg. On the highway, it cruises comfortably at 78-80 miles per hour, although taller riders might want to add a windshield for longer trips. Kawasaki offers a variety of accessories: saddlebags, windshields, backrests, and more race, so you can really make the bike yours. For 2025, there's also NSA Trim available, which includes special graphics, contrast color wheels, and a slightly different seat with upgraded materials. It's mostly aesthetic, but it definitely adds a touch of flair for those wanting something that stands out even more. Now let's talk price. The 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan S starts at $7,499, which is a great deal considering the engine, styling, and customization options you get. The SE version comes in around $7,899, depending on dealer markup and optional accessories. It undercuts some of its competitors while offering more modern styling and flexibility. So who is the 2025 Vulcan S for? If you're a new rider looking for your first real motorcycle, this is a fantastic choice. If you're a city rider who occasionally hits the highway and wants something comfortable, stylish, and low maintenance, this bike is absolutely worth a test ride. And if you're an experienced rider looking for a second bike that's a little more laid back but still has a bit of sport bike soul, the Vulcan S hits that sweet spot. To sum it all up, the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan S is a modern cruiser with sporty roots, customizable ergonomics, real-world performance, and beginner-friendly manners. It's not pretending to be a Harley or mimicking the past. Instead, it offers something genuinely different in a category that often plays it safe. And that's what makes it stand out. Thanks for watching this Rides and Bikes review. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts on the Vulcan S, and don't forget to subscribe for more real-world motorcycle reviews, tips, and rides. Until next time, stay safe, ride smart, and keep your wheels turning. Catch you on the road.